These are the top 10 games of 2011.
Number 10. Total War Shogun 2. After the disaster that was Empire Total War and the money grab expansion turned full game Napoleon, Sega finally gets it right with Total War Shogun 2. Going back to the franchise's roots, players take control of ambitious shogun in feudal Japan, combining all the best ideas and streamlined interfaces from recent Total Wars with the type of warfare best suited for real-time battles. Shogun 2 helps Creative Assembly reclaim the King of Strategy crown. The smaller scale, tighter focus, and improved AI make this entry the most accessible yet, allowing players to focus on the actual strategy without having to fight the game itself. And it doesn't hurt that the new RPG elements have been ramped up for special characters that we all enjoy playing as, such as spies, shoguns, ninjas, and of course, geisha assassins. Number 9. Ace Combat Assault Horizon. You have not played any other air combat game that's quite like this. While some may lament the fact that this title is a lot different from previous Ace Combats, they need to be reminded this isn't Ace Combat 7, 8, 9. It's Assault Horizon, and I respect and admire this game for doing something different, from not only breaking the mold of shooting green boxes hundreds of miles away, but shattering it. This is pure metal carnage. Assault Horizon does what no other flight combat game does right now. Brings you up close and personal into the action. And the game looks absolutely stunning, showing you the detail that gets lost within its competitors. Planes rip and shred apart into pieces as you tear them up with machine guns that you rarely use in other games, and missiles, all to a very kick-ass metal soundtrack. Intense is the only word to describe it.
This is your day. Target down.
Oh, that guy's like, oh shit, no, I can see my house from here.
Surprisingly, there's a fantastic amount of variety, from helicopter missions to AC-130s to all manner of heavy bombers, fighter jets, and experimental aircraft. Even multiplayer manages to bring some new innovations to the table, breaking up the monotonous fly around in circles mentality that these games have earned with new modes such as Capital Conquest. If you ever loved jets as a kid, you owe it to yourself to revisit this genre with this fresh, new, innovative take.
I have a lot.
Number 8.
Shut up! Of course you do! I know.
LA Noire. We now know just how much turmoil there was in this ambitious and massive game. It took 7 years to develop LA Noire, and even though Team Bondi unfortunately was shut down just this last August, shortly after the game was released, there is no doubt that they achieved something great. The game, once thought to be a risky venture, completely niche and high concept, managed to capture the attention of everyone to sell over 4 million copies to date. Utilizing some of the most advanced facial scan technologies available, the game literally came to life with strong performances from actual actors. Players would solve a series of gruesome murders by gathering evidence, talking with witnesses, and gauging suspects in its famous interrogation mode.
Now, where were you on the night of November 13th, 2010? November 13th? Easy. I was at home playing a video game. Red Dead Redemption. Is that right? Yeah? Cut the crap, Joe. I got 2 weeks.
No other game that I've played has made me feel like a detective the way Noire did, and I hope that this isn't the last that we've seen of this franchise. With less linear of a story path, and improved AI, and more open world activities, this franchise has, and hopefully will continue, to breathe new life into a completely new vision for the adventure game genre.
The jig's up, Angry Joe! I don't know how the hell I got in here, but I'm here now, and dead or alive, you're coming with me. You don't understand, Detective Joe. That goes a lot deeper than anyone else thinks. You're being duped. There are a lot of really bad games out there. It's my right to tell people about it, and they want to shut me up. Listen, I have the evidence right over here. Let me show you. You mean on that doohickey over there? I don't know what the hell half of these whatchamacallits are, but show me. Run, get out of here! I'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show!
Number 7. I never asked for this. If you want to make enemies, try to change something. Deus Ex: Human Revolution. Imagine an espionage RPG done right, within a Blade Runner-esque world, with political and corporate intrigue. While Deus Ex may have fell just short of the lofty expectations I had going for it, it's still one of the most engaging and interesting experiences I had this year, and needs to be recognized. Whatever the shortcomings in the overall story arc is made up easily by the sum of all the parts working together in this game. Augmentation upgrades, first-person shooter mechanics with RPG-like dialogue branches and progression, all within a stunning visual atmosphere and an art style that's amazing. Truly a dystopian future.
I can see everything! Oh! Was that not freaking awesome? Was that not freaking awesome? You know it was, buddy! Don't be mad you can't afford it. Alright, man. Oh! Ow! 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 What are you doing? No! Don't take my glasses! That's mine! That's mine!
I only wish they gave a reason to explore more of it and allowed us to do so. This is one of those games that you can play any way you see fit. Stealth, run and gun, or diplomatic. Like its legendary predecessor, Human Revolution provides one of the best cyberpunk adventures out there. And while I may not be able to recommend it to anyone and everyone, I can say if you're a self-respecting sci-fi fan, you owe it to yourself to check out this game.
Smack my bitch up.
Number 6. Battlefield 3.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying, isn't it?
While the single player still lags behind its Modern Warfare competitor, no one can deny the total Battlefield experience of its online multiplayer offerings. Easily worth the price of admission alone. If you want to truly feel like you're participating in a combined arms modern engagement where team coordination is key rather than Twitch gameplay and a quick trigger finger, there is only one game: Battlefield. Everything has been polished and streamlined to perfection, with some of the most realistic graphics, animations, and certainly sound design on the market. While some may miss the commander mode or dropped classes, the game is ultimately sleeker and better for it. 64-player battles have never been more fun. DICE continues to provide us the game that's easy to dump insane amount of hours into. And if they can get the single player right, especially the AI and the co-op experiences up to par, this will be one complete package franchise that no one will be able to ignore.
But get wound up!
Number 5.
Welcome players to the world of Mortal Kombat. Finally, and once again.
You have disturbed our regeneration process.
What, this shithole?
We are many, Angry Joe. You are but one.
Mortal Kombat. Easily the hands-down best fighting game of 2011, Mortal Kombat revives itself in a big way, returning to its 2D plane roots, brings back nostalgic feelings alongside the new next-gen graphics and fun, bone-breaking gameplay.
Fight!
Well done.
I always feel like I get my money's worth in Mortal Kombat, a fighting game packed with a substantial cutscene-driven story mode and a huge amount of unlockables and hidden rewards. With an extremely strong online component done right over its competitors, and easy to implement tournaments, Mortal Kombat is one of those games that's easy to load up again and again. Even more so with the excellent amount of DLC content and character post-release. Even more so with the excellent amount of support and DLC content and new characters post-release. With wacky stuff like the return of Babe and even Freddy freaking Krueger making an appearance, NetherRealm Studios shows us they are still the fun, crazy guys making a bloody video game. Mortal Kombat may not be the preferred choice of pro tournament players, but it's definitely and easily the pick for just about anyone else.
Are you gonna take that thing off? You've been wearing it for 2 weeks now.
No.
This is why I don't like coming over.
Why? Because I wear this costume?
Yes.
It's cool. I like it. I highly recommend you go out and support this new Mortal Kombat reboot.
Holy fuck balls! Then throw the plantains in the pan! Who can steal golden and you are done! I have one right here! Delicious! On next week's episode, we're gonna have Reptile over and we're gonna cook one of his eggs! Oh, hey, take it easy, man! Take it easy!
Number 4. The Witcher 2. Easily the sexiest game on this whole list.
Angry Joe! Finally! What the? Oh, God! Oh, sick! Is that what I saw? Oh, is that... Oh, what are you doing? Oh, God!
It's not that bad!
The Witcher 2 also manages to be one of the best RPGs of this year, with jaw-dropping graphics, boobies, lush, detailed environments, boobies. The Red Engine shows it can compete with the best of them, boobies. Deep, intriguing storytelling, massive, interesting boss battles, and an adult fantasy world that doesn't hold your hand or treat you like an idiot. If you skip this RPG because of other titles, it's time you buy it now. The difficult but satisfying combat keeps you engaged, and the characters you meet will keep you going. Witcher 2 is everything a sequel should be, improving on all of the elements that matter. I only wish the ending had been resolved slightly better, as it leaves you wanting more. I cannot wait though until CD Projekt Red takes us back into the Witcher universe. Sex. Number 3.
Who are you?
Actually, we've met before, Batman. Oh, this is
Batman,
so fun.
Arkham City.
Tell you what, in true Batman villain fashion, I'll give you a little hint. A riddle, if you will. And no, it's not that green Christmas tree, the Riddler.
Arkham City does for Batman what Red Dead Redemption does for Westerns. Rocksteady Studio delivers again. This AAA title sports an incredibly large and detailed atmospheric world to engage in, every bit as alive as Batman himself. Every bit as alive as Batman himself. Arkham City is one of the greatest comic book games of all time. The best superhero game of all time, and it shows, filled with hidden unlockable secrets, Riddler challenges, and rewards. Batman packs the value in and can keep you playing for tons of hours. Game Plus mode extends the replay even further, simplifying combat, focusing on positioning and gadgetry, provides an entertaining experience in between boss battles that require different and smart approaches. While the story ultimately may feel a bit scatterbrained as they attempt to pack in as many Bat villains as possible, I don't think I would have wanted it any other way. The final performance of Mark Hamill's Joker seals the deal as a love letter to the best small screen Joker of all time, who will never be topped. Nearly all of the voice acting, in fact, is of movie quality. The entire game polished to perfection. Building on what was done right in Arkham Asylum, Arkham City provides more open freedom, more tasks and side missions, and more characters. You can even play as a number of famous Batman characters, including the sexy as hell Catwoman.
She is sexy as hell.
Anyone ever tell you that you're full of surprises?
I figured you could use my help, Selena.
You're right. I think I chipped a nail back there.
Funny.
With more detective work and a tighter, more focused story, if we ever see a third Batman title from Rocksteady, it's easy to predict it contending for Game of the Year once again.
Made right now.
It's over, Joe.
Oh, crap.
Turn yourself in.
Well, look at who we have here, Batman! Gee, I guess you found my hideout, didn't ya? Do you know who...
But please, guys, consider doing the same for Superman as you did Batman. Pretty please, Superman, he needs help.
I can't promise anything, man.
Number 2. League of Legends, Dominion. There's not been any other game this year that I've dumped more gameplay hours into. Sat on my ass in front of a screen for way too long, ignored knocks at my door and phone calls. This game, my friends, is League of Legends. Yes, this game is like fucking crack, and I'm a dirty, dirty addict. This 5-on-5 MOBA style game is played on the same map every time. What the fuck? But its genius is who you choose, how you build your items that you earn by gathering gold, and how you maneuver your champion, where and when you choose to strike that will determine who will win the game. Every single champion on your team is important. Not since chess have I felt a game has translated into pure strategy goodness as well as this game does. You could even compare it to football, where you select your team, follow the same rules every time, play on the same field, and the best team who leaves the most out on that gridiron are sure to be victorious. What makes it even more addictive is the addition of this year's Dominion mode. Take the 40-minute long games from Summoner's Rift and have them play in 20 minutes. Fighting for control of 5 points on the map makes this an extremely fast and furious, intense match. I don't even play Summoner's Rift anymore, when I can get in like 2 or 3 games of Dominion. Trust me, I cared not to look into this game from the way it sounded. MOBA? Who the hell wants to play a thing called MOBA? Well, I do. Get it. Now. It's free. Just make sure to check out how to build characters on MOBAfire.com or you're gonna get your ass kicked. Had I rated this game, it would be a full 10 out of 10. And I hope to eventually possibly do a review that it deserves.
The games I review, I highly recommend it that you fire up this game. It's completely free to play. That's the best part about it. But because it's such a good game and it's free to play, I have no problems giving them money. Like, I bought a bunch of skins for all my mains, like Wukong, Xin, Tryndamere. I do King Tryndamere skin.
Number 1. The Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
Finally come, Corporate Commander!
Angry Joe?
With fantastic games such as Skyrim, the world no longer needs a villain such as yourself.
What the hell are you wearing?
Simply a masterpiece. Skyrim finally brings the Elder Scrolls into the mainstream attention it deserves, spawning memes and infecting our very gaming culture with its influence. It's oh so awesome, addicting, beautiful, engaging, stunning, thrilling, surprising, intense influence. This is the kind of game you lose hundreds of hours into and never even feel it. Organic storytelling happens so naturally. You'll be questing on one path and suddenly find yourself engrossed in a completely different epic storyline that you've stumbled upon, making this game's open world feel truly alive. Taking lessons learned from the excellent and classics Morrowind and Oblivion, and even throwing in a pinch of Fallout, Skyrim serves as a testament to how sequels should be done. Improved combat, an interesting custom-created character with the burden of saving the universe on his shoulder, but with the power of the dragon shouts to do so.
Magic into either hand. Dual wield 2 swords. One magical. Or ditch one of the swords and put a magical healing ability in one of your hands. Or just do what I did. Apply double shock lightning.
With so many different systems and mechanics working in the background, Skyrim is a technical marvel, and the greatest thing is you almost never realize just how expansive and how many things are available to you at any given time. It's wrapping you lovingly in its blanket of awesome and then squeezing the shit out of you when you least expect it. No open world game has done its environment better. Lush landscapes, interesting and beautifully modeled flora, wildlife, freaking butterflies. Hell, there are even fucking ants in the game. Goddamn fucking ants. Holy shit. It's this kind of detail and love put into this game that oozes from its every orifice. Bethesda has set the new standard from which I'll measure all other RPGs. This game is easily Game of the Year, and yes, my greatest RPG of all time. Whoa, bitches!